Welcome in, guys. Once again, we are going to be playing Reka. Um, the Community Roots and Remedies patch went live in May, and we just hadn't gotten back around to it. So instead of a Palia Friday, we're going to have a Reka Friday. We're going to be chill. I have deleted my old save, restarted everything because I wasn't sure if the update would have wrecked that. Because a lot of their, on occasion, their updates do. So we're going to start fresh, brand new. So there was a time when the land knew magic in its bones, when man knew of nature, not machines. The old ways were respected then, and witches revered. A better world? Perhaps. But time moves on, and if we do not move with it, the age of witchcraft will be lost to us forever. Good morning, Bramble. I feel the approach of one who may prove ready for such challenges, who can embrace our past and unlock our future. One who has known hardship and pain. She has traveled far, yet the path ahead of her will prove greater than she has ever known. Our downfall or our salvation? Only time will tell. Let us begin, once again in Reka, where we have to decide what we're doing. Do I want to be pale as pale can be again, or shall I attempt a complexion that I don't have in real life? Let's maybe do a little more of an ashy tone, shall we? Let's see here. No, I actually kind of like my dyed fingers aesthetic that I had last time. I mean, many of these tattoos are fun, but this one is a face one. But I like the dyed fingers look. I think it's fun. All right, let's get into the face. Which one do I like? I like this one. More freckles, always. All the freckles. I love me some freckles. I have a pretty wide array of realistic eye colors. I'm gonna go with this hazily green one. I believe we rocked the double braids last time because they're fun. But maybe we do something a little different this time? There's not a huge ton of hair variance, that's for sure. The curly hair is particularly cute. Ah, the page boy look. This one's fun. Still get my braids in. I'm kind of enjoying the wispy bangs today, but like I can get some of the wispy curliness here. I don't like how this one reacts. It would have been better if it hadn't been an over-the-shoulder braid, I think. I do the shorter pigtails, I guess. Not really a bangs person, though. Nope, the longer ones make me happier. They just do. This is my favorite hair. Alright, clothing. No coat for the moment. Let's see here. Here's the alternate variant of this outfit. Then we have 3 variants of this outfit, essentially. I believe there's a hint of like being able to acquire outfits in the game. Actually, it looks like 2 variants of the dress, 3 variants of the pants. I'm gonna go with this one. I like the boots. I liketh the boots. Now, we do have 3 variants of the shorter coat. One which matches, of course, and then 2 variants of the longer coat. One which is dark and gloomy. I kind of like the shorter coat for this one. We'll matchy match. Hell yeah. Alright, we can do head coverings, which ruins the braids. Well, yep, absolutely ruins the braids. Not gonna do that. We can do a neck choker. Let's get a good look at that. Ah, it's beads. We can also do some rings. Why not? Why not? All right, here we are. We have a girl. Time to find our way. Whoops, no. You found a tool. You can equip tools via the radial menu. You can find out what each tool or ability does in the menu. Oil lantern, shine light upon the darkness and find what is hidden. So now we have this. Woo, wee, 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 woo. This came new. Do I want to continue? Yes. I want to continue. Yes. Outfits as quest rewards. I played this in really early access, so some of that stuff has been updated, like, majorly since then. Well, I don't need this anymore, so no reason to carry it. Not even entirely sure how to turn it off, honestly, but it's cool that it hangs off my backpack. Oh no, your wheel fell off. You think it rolled down the path towards the bridge? Shoddy workmanship, I tell you. Could you find it for me, please? Sure. Is there anything that we can do in the woods out here before we reach there? That is the question. I mean, I am kind of filling out the map a little bit by wandering around back here. The edge of the map is very foggy. No, it doesn't look like there's anything I can do. Mostly because I don't know how to do anything yet. Well, hello, Scarecrow. You look terrifying. He literally just needed to walk down the path. Ah, you found my wheel. Thank you. Wouldn't have gotten much further without that. Hey, you look familiar. No, don't say it. It'll come to me. Getting old? How dare you, Felix? I never forget a face, but occasionally I misplace them. You're right. They do look like they've been through some trouble. I know you like trouble as much as the next Zlydin, but it's rude to pry. Sorry about my business associate. Gets overexcited sometimes. Really must throw him down a well one of these days. Yeah, not in that bottle you won't. Look, I'm going to be staying around these parts for a while. You need anything, you come see me. I'll give you a good price on my wares. Okay, our wares. Who are you? They call me Bogdan. It's not my real name, but it'll do for now. I'm a traveling merchant. No roots for me. Give Bogdan 4 wheels, thanks to you. The open road in front and the stars above. Where are we? I've lost my way. You are in the western part of the lands of Jawia. If you go further down the road, you'll get a small village called Kopnik. They don't get many visitors, so I'm sure they'll have work going if you're interested. It's barely a sneeze of houses and fields, but the river next to it is a real beauty. And this creature in a bottle? Oh, so you can see him. Most folks can't. You have to be a bit, shall we say, broad-minded to see the likes of Felix. And since you asked, he's a Zlydin. Basically what happens when you give chaos legs and teeth. I'll tell you more about how we cross paths later. Right now I need to get this wheel fixed. You mind yourself now. Okay, bye. He'll be in town later. This first map isn't really randomly generated, but most of the maps afterwards are. So the map generation is a little funny. Welcome to Kopnik, young traveler. You look like you've been on the road a little too long. If you want to earn some coins, you may find work here. We can always use a hand on our farms. Be mindful of the woods, though. Not everyone around here is as nice as me. Some will pop you in a stew as soon as look at you. Oh, I'm just fooling. But there is an old woman out there that some say is a bit on the, witchy side. Nah, you think? Hello. Tell me about Kopnik. We're an outpost on the western border of Jawia. Not many visitors come here. Most just passing through, transporting their wares to the west by boat. We're proud of our farmlands and, of course, our river. It connects our little village to the rest of Jawia. What's the river like? It runs slowly here. Little thick pumpkin soup. Like thick pumpkin soup. Means you'll see a few swamps about. Usually they attract mosquitoes, but thank the stars you've not come during the summer. Otherwise, the air would be thicker than the soup with the little devils. So, tell me about the old woman in the woods. Give her a wide berth. She's a dangerous relic of our past. If the old woman represents the past, then what's the future? Have you been living in a cave, young one? The highest lord, of course. That's who most right-thinking folk believe in. Ah, well, thanks. Bye. I would... Aha, I can get in here. I see that they use the same name. Do you see the carved snakes on our roofs? There's a tale about a man who freed a village from a snake plague a long time ago. He dug a pit and used a flute to lure the snakes into it. Since then, the people have honored him with these carvings. Did that really happen? Well, I don't know. If it's a completely true story... I don't know if it's a completely true story, but we still get a lot of snakes around here, so he didn't do that good of a job, if you ask me. Tell me everything or I'll send a chort to torment you. Exactly. Hey, tell me about the old woman in the woods. Ma told me that she used to roam these lands, traveling in a house that can move by itself. But then again... How can a house move by itself? Don't look at me, I ain't one of those educated types. Maybe it's got wheels like Bogdan's crappy old cart. Yeah, speaking of his wheels, I fixed them for him. Hello. Hey, tell me about your town. Gotta take a dip in our river. The waters are so calm and soothing. But watch out for floating logs. My brother's a lumberjack in Barslin. That's the next village upstream. They use the river to transport the logs. Why load them on a boat when they can float themselves? Let nature do the hard work. Are you close with your brother? Ah, not like we used to be. The family misses him. He doesn't visit like he used to. Yeah, no, tell me about it. Tell me about the old woman in the woods. I've seen her, lurking in the bushes with eyes as red as blood moon and fangs as sharp as iron. May the highest Lord protect us all. She sounds pretty scary. I mean, I wasn't scared. They say she only really likes to eat children and... Oh, good luck. Thanks. I'm gonna go talk to your friend over here. Oh, I've talked to you before. Doesn't help that, like, there's not an extensive list of names that get generated, so, like, half the people are named like everybody else. Hey, tell me about your town. We're farmers and proud of it. The river keeps these lands fertile and rich. Perfect conditions for pumpkins and cucumbers. You seem very proud of your village. Of course. We grow the finest produce here, and one of us always takes first prize in the local pumpkin tournaments. Well, tell me about the old woman in the woods. Some say she's a witch, but there's no such thing. Just silly old women living with their cats and turning their nose up at us decent folk. So you don't think she's a witch, then? It's nonsense. Most of us here follow the higher path in life. Right. Well, I mean, you know. Was there anyone in this field? Because that's a fence I can jump over. No? And this path has been kind of grown over. Oh, you look like you're having a bad day. Get off, you nasty creatures. Hi, crows. What's the matter? See those birds? Shifty looking things. Beady eyes like berries. I could swear they're following me. Stalking me, in fact. I can't scare them off. They must belong to that old crone in the woods. She's pretty shifty, too. If you help me get rid of them, I'll make it worth your while. Why are they stalking you? I may have asked the hag to bless my fishing, and I may have accidentally forgotten to pay her. Don't let on to anyone that I went to her. They'd laugh at me for sure. But I always pass by her hut on the way to the best fishing spot, so I thought maybe she could help me out. I had the money to pay her. Honestly, I just lost it in a game of Tickle My Pumpkin. Are we nice or are we evil? Chat, let me know. If my pet gets themselves sick from doing stupid crap and keeps waking me up every hour for 10 hours straight, am I allowed to fight them? Raptor Squeak? I don't believe you're allowed to fight them because they don't understand consequences. Like we do. Like, your pet doesn't understand that you having to take care of them while they make themselves sick over whatever they ate is the reason why you're angry right now. So I know that it's very frustrating, but I think that you should probably just help your dog, your pet, feel better. You're gonna... Okay, Raptor. I can't stop you. I'm sorry, a game of what? Tickle my pumpkin. Yeah. I don't really know what kind of game that is either, Bramble. Depends on what kind of pet it is. Some of them, that'll work. I mean, it's true. But, like, I don't know. I feel like there are better ways of handling that situation than being angry at the pet who doesn't know better. She's gonna get the most aggressive petting and scritches she can get. Okay, that's fair. Raptor, that's fair. Okay. So, do we want to make this man pay his debts, or do we decide to intervene on his behalf because he's been harried by crows. Now, I know for a fact that he's being harried by crows because he didn't pay his debts. I mean, he even admits to it. But, like, pay your debts, dude. Look, tell me about your town. We've seen better times. Now the young folk look to the big cities for opportunities. Why is that? The cities are growing and the villages are shrinking, and sometimes you just can't face looking at another damn pumpkin patch. Tell me about the old woman in the woods. She's not someone to be trusted. Keep your distance. Is she dangerous? She practices dark arts that most dare not speak of. Any trouble around here, she's usually behind it. Well, I think that you're behind the trouble right now. Enjoy your time with the crows, dumbass. It's the boathouse. Okay. Have we talked to you already? Probably. Yep. Bye. Oh, hello. Oh, dear. What's wrong? Bluebell Bodkin, one of my beloved babies, has gone missing. She must have squeezed through the fence. Can you see if you can spot her? The herd is worried sick, and so am I. Where should I look for her? She must be somewhere in the nearby woods. I've tried searching for her myself, but she's a naughty little thing and loves to play, so I suspect she's hiding from me. Maybe one of my neighbors has seen her? Do you often lose your goats? They are a particularly mischievous breed, always running off or hiding or getting stuck in things. Scamps, a lot of them. My neighbors don't even bother helping me look anymore. Tell me about your town. It's fine, I guess. It's just really hard here to get from one place to another. Ask Bogdan the merchant. He always had it rough in this area. You'll find lots of abandoned carts which got stuck in the mud. You know Bogdan? Yes, of course. He is one of the few regular visitors in Kopnik. Always has something worth spending your last coins on. And a lot of stories to tell. Seen many places. A little bit odd, I'd say. Saw him talking to a bottle once. Yeah, about that. They say she's a witch. Maybe so, maybe not. I know that old woman used to have a companion, though, but they've not been seen for years. Must have got tired of that smelly old bag of rags. Was her companion a local? No, came from a village a little away from here. The kind of place where they believe all kinds of ridiculous notions. I see. Well, Wanda, I will look for your lost goat. Hey guys, you seen a goat? Hello? Hello? Have you seen a baby goat around here? I swear I heard some goat noises near the pumpkin farm. You better hurry, there's an old well near there, and a little thing like that could easily fall in. Oh, thanks, Tomaz. Bye. Hey, can you tell me about your town? We're a small village, but we've been here for hundreds of years. Times have moved on, as we have, eventually. You'll still find some remnants from our past here, and if you're interested in our history... My mama told me about an ancient graveyard deep in the forest, though I'm not of a mind to visit such places. I tamed a rescue rat by flipping and pinning it every time it got bitey. It learned and got to be a pretty friendly guy eventually, but making it understand that some behavior was a no did matter. And if Tickle My Pumpkin isn't gambling, but instead is some manner of services, also terribly bad. I suspect that the pumpkin is a euphemism for something else that's rounded. It's possible. I've seen her muttering over bones and searching for herbs at night. Whatever she follows is not the highest lord. What can you tell me about the highest lord? Just look around you. Everything we have and will have is because of the highest lord's blessing. Okay, bye. Okay. That was Ursula. Boop, boop, boop. Oh no, I'm trapped. Except I'm not. Hi. Oh, a traveler. Do you have a moment? What's bothering you? I just thought you might have seen my dear friend Jacob on your travels. He set out many months ago to explore the nearby lands. He's not returned, and there has been no word from him since. I hope he has not forgotten us. Tell me about the old woman in the woods. Oh, these simple fools think a witch is all darkness and evil. The village forgets too easily. So what are witches really like? Witches often help those in need, one way or another. They are herbalists, wise women, midwives. They know darkness, but also light. Oh, well, you have quite the worldly view, don't you? I'm gonna go check out your house. What a lovely house. And a lovely barn. Cool. Thanks for letting me check out your house. Alright, I gotta go. Have I talked to you? Witches? Silly old women living with their cats, turning their nose up at his dissing point. You haven't saved in 25 minutes! Do you want to save now? Sure. Autosave. Well, that was nice. I guess. Okay. Ma told me that the women in the woods used to roam these lands, traveling in a house that could move by itself. Okay. I guess I've talked to you multiple times. Here. Would you come over here for a moment? Lady, you have a well, right? I'm looking. Aha. Sorry, I had to catch a goat. I'll be right back. Here's the old well. I could have dropped it down the old well, but that would have been mean. Yeah, well, if you leave your fence open, you know, no wonder this thing gets out. I found her. She's fine. Oh, there you are. Thank you so much. Where did you find her? Close to the old well. Thank the highest lord she didn't fall in, and thanks to you as well. Here, take this with my appreciation. It's all I can afford. May you look upon it and smile. I got a goat painting. Goodbye. Alright, time to go get the pumpkin painting. Because why the heck not? Boys. You're wandering around, but you could be helping. Could you help me, please? What do you need? I never realized quite how heavy pumpkins were until I was the only one left to bring in the harvest. Could you spare the time to help me? You said you're the only one left? My husband died last year. He was very sick. We had so many plans, but now I'm running our farm alone. Even though it's not a big plot, it's tough work and I miss him every day. Can't the others help you? They do from time to time, but I'm not a local and some can't forget that. Sure. Where should I bring them? If you could carry the remaining pumpkins into the barn, my arms would be so grateful. You can just put them right next to the others. Okay. Time to pluck the pumpkins. Hey. I picky it uppy. I putty it down. I picky it uppy. I putty it down. Pick it up. Put it down. They keep rolling out though, so this is problematic. No. Let's put them. Let's put them way. No. Yeah. Let's put them back here. This is much safer. Then they're actually in the barn. Okay, that's just much safer. All right, pick it uppy. Put it downy. So how is everyone today? How y'all doing? We're back in Reka. Yes, we're doing the beginning quests again because they're fun. I feel the game feels like it's running a lot smoother than last time. The updates that have happened, the bug fixes, the new content just feel like it's smoothed out some of the roughness of the game because they've had more time to work on it. You know, fresh starts being what they are. But this game is amazing. Like, we've had some really great Slavic games coming out in the last couple of years, and whoo boy, they've been awesome. Quit trying to roll away. Back in the pile with your friends. Alright. Have I missed any over here? No, I think this is the last one. Just want to double check. Yeah, it looks like that's the last one. Alright, I think I got them all. I've harvested all the pumpkins. Look at that! All the pumpkins are safe and sound. What a beautiful sight. I'm so grateful. This is for you. I hope you have some use for it. My name is Junja, by the way. It is such a pleasure meeting a fellow pumpkin lover. I got pumpkins! And a hanging wreath. And more pumpkins! And a table of the pumpkin lady. And a pumpkin. God, I love that. I get her table. I mean, this table has stuff on it. I get her table. It's very nice. So yes, we have put all the pumpkins in the barn. We could have put them all the way back here, but at the very least, they're in the barn. On some coverings. They will be good. And then this is the pumpkin lady's house. She has 2 lovely beds and a nice warm fireplace and 2 more lovely beds, because it's essentially a house for farmhands. And she's like the only person left. Alright, somebody's grandmother lives somewhere. There's always a grandmother. Nope, not this house. Okay. Oh, that's all the houses. I've met. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's all the houses. There's like 2 houses and a boathouse. No freaking privacy in this place. Well, we're on our way. Sleepy-tastic? I could go for another sometime. I like the mythology. Yeah, I do too. Now listen here. You tread carefully, youngster. These woods are home to many dangers for the unwary and unprepared. Some of the old folk even say that an ancient bony witch with iron teeth lives in them. One that's been known to lure children into her hut to eat them. They say she wants to keep old practices alive and that she worships ancient gods. Pah! Nonsense, I say. Witches are the relics of the old world. New beliefs have been spreading throughout this area for hundreds of years now. Sensible, right-thinking people believe in those. Our god prefers a different kind of compliance, much more civilized. I see no witch, just an old lady who talks to birds and mutters over herbs. But still, I'd steer clear of her anyway. Ah, do as you will. I won't be stopping you. Thank you. Well, don't tell anyone, but I believe that old woman is a witch. I've seen her muttering over bones and gathering herbs at night. Okay, see you later. Well, 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 look at this old cart. Hey, there was a dresser in there, and some planks. Nice. Looks like you got stuck. Well. Into the marshes we go, we go. Oh, I seem to have gone in a circle. Oh, hey, another cart. Well, that's not eerie or anything. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Raptor. I'm still working on my coffee. I love coffee. Coffee's so good. Coffee's so good. All right. Okay. And I have gone in a circle. Whoopsies. Well, Back to it. Maybe we just... We run faster without it. Oh, I hit the shift button by accident. Oopsie poopsie. Alright, well, we'll try the other direction this time. Okay, it's a boat. I got a vase and a clay jug. Nice. Oh, Foo-foo. What's this I smell? Someone dares approach my door. A child? Of course. Don't you know it's rude to be late, child? I've been waiting for you for quite some time. Perhaps you too have been waiting for me. Either way, child, we meet at a crossroads. Where we go from here, only time will tell. Hello? Well, look at you. Weak and alone in the world, like a newborn kitten, you stumble forth into my garden. Tell me, little kitten, what brings you here? No answer for me. That's fair, that's fair. We hardly know each other. Yet perhaps we always have. Another life, another lives. It's all the same to me. But enough of idle chatter. There's work to be done. There's always work to be done. My shelves are empty and my belly grumbles like a kotchki wife. Hot water and herbs do not a meal make. Bring me some ingredients to make a tasty soup. You'll find a recipe in the book on the bench. Looks like you'll need fattening up too, kitten. You may borrow my birds, but know they are more precious to me than any other creature that breathes upon this earth. And you, my child, children of wing and claw, see that this kitten knows her herbs from her weeds. And if she tries to run, well, you know what to do. Oh boy. Sure. Hello, chickens. 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 I have a journal. I have a map. Collect 10 mushrooms and 6 honeycombs. Am I supposed to be able to leave? Chicken? Why? Missing friend we still have yet to do. We solved those. So it looks like this is still under construction, as is the bugs, but the furniture is all here. Okay. How do I get out? Is this door open? The old woman wants you to collect some honey. In your journal on the collection, then... Oh, I have to learn about the honey. Okay. Learn about honeycomb. Learn about the mushroom. Okay. Now we can leave. Oh, and one more thing. A challenge, perhaps. Certainly more challenging than finding me some simple mushrooms. The Lutki have stolen my magical talisman. Again. Lutki are spirits, very excitable spirits, especially when they have a pocket full of berries. You will find those wretched blocks of wood deeper in the forest. Find them. Retrieve what they stole. Once you have the talisman, you can use its powers to come back here more swiftly. But if you return without it, my next soup will be a little meatier. Now go, stumble on, little kitten. Okay. The crows will help. They're a helpful bunch. Oh, hey, it's another boat. Oh my. I mean, chains are useful for many things, but oh my. I'm pretty sure I have enough mushrooms, but you know, it never hurts to have a few more. Alright. Yeah, we got all of that. Looking for berry bushes. Bushes of berries. Beautiful. Hello. I would like to give you a berry. Have a berry. Have a berry. Have a berry. More berries. Have I given all of you berries? Do you have any other friends? So you are the Lutki. Oh, it seems like one who got stuck under some planks. Oh dear. How do I help? Oh, I see. Crows. An ancient relic that can be used for transportation. So now I can teleport back. I'm in the house. Come in, come in. What are you waiting for? Maybe don't leave your gate open, lady. I'll bring you. Yeah. I like the look of you. Tell me, little kitten, do you have a name? Reka. I see. Yes, Reka, of course it is. Do you know your name means river? Rivers are important, vital, the arteries of the world. They bring life. Perhaps you do too. Well, did you get all the ingredients? Good, we'll need them for the ritual. Oh, did I say soup? My mistake. So easy to get the two mixed up in the mind that has lived as long as mine. Folks think that witchcraft is merely about rituals. It's actually more about soup. Never underestimate the power of a full belly. Now then, River Kitten, let's continue. The ritual calls for a few more items. We already have the mushrooms and honey you collected. We will also need a sturdy length of pine. You don't have one on you, do you? No? So many folk really have no idea what's important in life. So many uses for a nice pine branch. Yeah, I can't argue with that. Soup's a big part of witchcraft. It's true, Trav, it's true. In front of my hut, there's a small island. On it stands a giant crooked pine. Snap off a branch and return to me. Oh, and on your return, acquaint yourselves with the chickens. Chickens are important. Many think chickens are to be dumb birds. Not a bit of it. They're just playing dumb. Mine's as sharp as their beaks. Get the pine branch, select the chicken you like the look of, and bring them both to me. I'll wait for you behind the hut and begin the preparations. Soon, soon it will be time. Soon you will rise again. Okay. I'm just gonna leave you here. Stick around. Here we go. And we have the pine branch. Excuse me? Where do you think you're running off to? You're the one I left inside and you decided to come follow me? I mean, it's very sweet of you, but stop it. Finally, you've graced us with your presence. Now follow me. I would like you guys to just collect all the things. Didn't I tell you to bring a chicken? Go back and fetch one. We don't have all day. Whoops. I set the chicken down for a second, and then the chicken decided to fuck off. Where are you, chicken? Where'd it go? Oh, you cheeky little bastard. Where did you go? But I liked that chicken. My chicken fucked off, so you will do. No, I don't want you. I wanted the one next to you. There we go. Do not, under any circumstances, drop this chicken. They're sneaky bastards. This is the place where we fell all those years ago. Those who would not listen and those who would not be heard. And we fell, as we all do. But my friend, my love, my child did not get back up. I searched for answers far and wide. Eventually, I returned here, cast my mind wide, sent out a calling, and waited. Waiting for the right kind of mind to answer. One that understood pain, understood loss. Now we must no longer delay. Take that chicken over to that old oven. Oh, don't be so concerned. It will be fine. I'm sure it will make itself at home in that nest. Besides, it is about to ascend to heights that such birds rarely reach. All right, chicken. Stay there. You have the branch I told you to find. Good. While I start the sigil, you need to cleanse the space. Hold your branch to the candle's flame until it ignites, then sweep its powerful incense through the air. Alright, radial menu. That's it. Good. Follow me to the next one. Yes. Yes, very good. Quickly, to the next. The final one. You can follow clear instructions. That's promising. In my hut, by the front door, there's a shrine to my ancestors. One of them saw fit to leave me an egg. We'll need it for the ritual. And it's not like a chicken's egg at all, River Kitten. Foolish talk. Although it will hatch something, if all goes to plan. It has sat dormant for many years, but hopefully it can still provide us with what we need. Bring it to me. Oh, and pick some grain from my garden on the way. We'll need that later. Okay. We'll go back to this. Oopsie doops. Right? Yes. Oh, I may be going the wrong direction. It's fine. I'm just gonna go quickly interact with this. And then go back the way I came. Whoopsies. Went the wrong direction. It's fine. Yes, this is the one where we disintegrate logs. Ooh, I need crows. I mean, we're not technically disintegrating anything, but that's what the animation looks like, and it's kind of cool. Anything else here? Did you just get stuck in the flower bed? Is that what the problem was? You little shit. Put you back in the yard. Got my branch, got my lantern. Got the birds. We're all good. Where are you? There you are. That's it. Good. Isn't it a thing of wonder? You just wait. Now put it in the oven. Okay. Woman says put it in the oven. I put it in the oven. Almost there. It is time for us to make the offerings. We will honor many gods in this ritual. Perhaps you will learn more of them in time, if you prove yourself. For now, we must honor the goddess of fertility. I have placed bowls on all four sides of the bones. I'll start with this one. You go to the bowl in the back, River Kitten, and place some honeycomb within it. Not this one. Very good. We shall both walk clockwise around the house to the next bowl. And then I will tell you to place some grain in the bowl. If you don't have any grain, you have the grain, yes, into the bowl with it. Yes, it's working. Wait, it's working? The river kitten is capable. Come to me, we are not finished. Quickly now. I'm a-coming. Take this, be very careful with it. It is a charm blessed by the god of fire, a powerful, dangerous object in the wrong hands. Hush now, stop looking at your hands. They are the right ones, at least for now. Using this charm, you will need to dissolve the bones surrounding the site, each and every last one. We need to harness their essence. Go, I need to focus on the next step. Do not disappoint me. I cannot be disappointed again. Oh, and be respectful. The one you dissolve meant more to me than you will ever know. Yes, ma'am. Stuck. A lantern and a fireplace. Good. We like having the fireplace. That's all of them. Come back to me. Give me back that charm. You are far too inexperienced to hold such power longer than necessary. How did it feel to wield the power of Savrog? Tingles, doesn't it? Like a nettle stick on the inside of your skin. Don't grow too big for your boots. We are not done yet. Go back to my house and bring me embers from the oven. The ritual requires you carry them red hot in your bare hands. Pfft, don't look at me like that. Carrying embers should not prove a problem to one who has wielded Savrog's power. Now get to it quickly. You are able to manipulate small flames. Nope. I need this for what comes next. Running back to the house. Running. Hot. It's hot. It's very, very hot. You are a brave one, River Kitten. I hope it lasts. Give the embers to me. There's one last thing I need from you. Come closer. There. Don't look like that. It was only a small prick. Just a drop of blood. You won't miss it. Blood is key. Blood is the bond. See how the embers absorb it? The living embers, they have burned bright for generations. Fire passed from home to home. Their age dwarfs even mine. The living embers gave life to my love a long time ago. A new life they shall give today. This last part I must do alone. You did well, little River Kitten. Let's hope it was not the last time. But for now, watch and learn. They have made improvements on this starting out quest. It looks good. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? We may never know.
For I am the beginning and the end, and I cannot be unmade, I cannot be undone, I persist. The world shall remember Baba Yaga, it shall remember and tremble before the mother of witches. Whew. Now that was exhausting. Took quite the wind out of me, it did. Now sit down. Oh, swamp rats, it's not responding. Can't fix my mind. I can't control it. River Kitten, tell it to sit down. Hut, hut, sit down. You did well, little River Kitten. You did not disappoint, at least. Not yet. There's potential in you. You have a quick mind. You see beyond what others do. You're a natural witch. Perhaps even born to it. Few can do what you did. Look around you. Look at what you've created. This will be our house, our home. But I will allow you to build it yourself, furnish it, decorate it. Make it how you imagine. Embrace the light or the darkness, the grand or the humble. We will live in it and travel the lands within its walls. I will take the largest room. Baba Yaga needs her space. It is more than a fair price for what I can teach you if you are willing to learn. If you are, take this wood and begin to build a future. We got wood. And we can build. Can I manipulate this fire? No, it doesn't seem like I can. Can I manipulate this fire? No. But I want to collect all the wood. May as well make use of what was tumbled down when the old house fell apart. PP, hi, I hope your games are treating you well today. But did you know there are 8 eggs millions of years before chicken evolved? Yes, I did. There are definitely some wood items in there that I cannot get. Which is probably slightly bugged, but that's okay. Because now we can start playing with the new building and gardening stuff. Because we will have... Oh, I see. She just kind of made... This table has merged with this window. This is what the problem is. It's fine. But yeah, there's like the new targeting system for the birds. You're not just like wandering around an area without knowing where you have to wave your branch. The radial menu is new, which is really fantastic. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, I know. Let me pick up sticks. Look at all this trashed house. I can repurpose. And then my house will not be sitting in a pile of rubble, which will probably satisfy my house a little bit too. Although chickens aren't really that fussy about these things. This particular one doesn't seem to have a thing. Okay.
I may have to come clean up over here somewhere. All right. I would like to build, please. Now we are in build mode. Yay. Much better. But, oops. I would like to redo, like, most of this. So there's, like, lots of space here. There, that's much better. It's like, look at how much space is here. I like that better. Yeah, it's like oddly shaped. To some degree. One side is like wider than the other. This is weird. So technically this is like the 3 wide, 2 no. So yeah, that lines up to this. Like that. Okay. So now we have floors down. We can work on walls. I kind of want a little bit of a deck situation. No. Okay. Yeah, I can't. I don't have any walls to snap a roof onto. And now you won't let me snap anything else to it. Good. Go ahead and place my chair now. Time does not rest, but I need to. Okay. Now, will you let me build? No. Where is her chair? I am going to put her back here. No, she's not really one to tend the fire, though. Maybe I'll put her next to the food. I'll put her right over here. Now I will give you one last seat, an ancient one just for you, but know that this is no ordinary chair. To allow you to speak to the hut directly, for you will be guiding us in our journey up the river. Think of it like the brain of this place. Position the chair and talk to it. Believe me, you will find yourself speaking with things much stranger than a chair in your travels, such as the life of a witch. Steer the hut through the forest to where the fog is at its deepest. Enter it to leave this part of the world. You know that when you do, you may never return here, so make sure you have tied up your affairs and explored as much of this land as you wish. I sense there are still some places left undiscovered. Welcome in, Mr. Scrake. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, we have food. No, we don't. All right, I want the chair on the porch. All right. I'm probably going to move this like a dozen times over. Goodbye. Okay. So now that we have that, we can frickin' finally... Yes, I do, because I would like to build frickin' A. Okay, let's actually make our place. No. There we go. Oh, right. So this one. And now I need a door. Ooh, you can have a double wide door, but I don't want a double wide door. There we are. All right. If I remember correctly, windows are... you place into an existing wall. That is actually a window. Okay. You have to be careful with windows, if I remember correctly, while building, because otherwise it doesn't go the way you think it will. All right. Okay, so we have that. Do I want a high ceiling down here? No, I really do not. But we are going to have a second floor. Reed, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We are mid-build for our new chicken hut. Chicken hut, chicken hut. That is the only problem. So this floor there and that floor there. There we go. We'll have to figure out how to make that less crazy, but if I'd gone up one more wall length, I probably could do better, but that's okay. We will figure it out. But yes, chicken hut. Thanks. It's still a work in progress, clearly. But, like, I've only been playing for a couple of hours, so it's good, it's good. We did a little bit of, like, the first quest again, and then here we are. We have to remember to save Baba Yaga's chickens this time, so that she's not lonely. We wouldn't want her to be lonely without her chickens. Oh, I'm missing a wall. Almost missed it. Almost biffed it. Come on. There we go. Give the lady some ability to not get rained on. She's used to a comfortable lifestyle. And there, now the flooring looks mostly put together properly. And then we have stairs all the way down to the bottom. Okay. I don't like how that... I don't like that. That's the only thing I don't like. That's it. I'm redoing it all. This is what happens, guys. This is what happens. I get picky and I'm like, nope, all that work I just did, forget about it. Forget about it. We're gonna redo it. I just need, I needed a floor higher because it's gonna bother me that the stairs poke down. It's just gonna bother me. It's not an OCD thing. It might be a slightly ADHD thing. It's definitely a thing, if that makes sense. I apparently have... She'll have more headspace if she stands up. She won't bonk her head. She won't have to duck down here. We're just doing a thing, you know? Should have done 3 high to begin with. But yes, welcome in, Reed, and it's lovely to have you. Your stream was very short today. What were you playing? Tell me, what were you playing? No. Come on. Stop fighting me, because I just want to get it done. There we go. 3 high. Much better. Now let's see if this goes a little better. that bother me less? I mean, I'll have to jump up to them. Will the longer stairs be better, maybe? No, because the shorter stairs are definitely superior. They don't reach the whole way, but they don't. That's fine. I can live with that. I can live with it. That's the point. Unless I move them over a bit. What if we're gonna science a little bit. Let's get the longer ones, but let's go from here instead. Does this... Yes, it still bothers me. No. No. I could just make long stairs down, period. Like that. That just... Like, why put this stair here if nothing else will, like, connect with it well? I guess the jump we'll just have to do. Anything else is gonna bother me in the long term. And you know how your brain gets when you're like, it's just not right. I need it to be right. Oh well. Baba Yaga will not bonk her head if she stands up from her chair, and which she won't do, but that's, you know, it is what it is. And we've got... better control over... the headroom we need for our stairs and all that stuff. Oh, I don't know. That does not need to go there. It needs to go here. I like how the chimney automatically lengthened as you put the roof above it. Yeah, it does do that. It's pretty nice. It just knows, because Chicken Hut is kind of alive. And kind of our baby. The flooring also changes direction depending on what's going on with it too, so... Okay, second floor. We have second floor. And enough space to get up and down. Very, fairly easy. With space on top of the stove for decoration, if need be. It's not perfect, but it is better than what it was. We have 43 somethings left. So we will need to get more wood in the near future. For now, I will leave it like this. In fact, I will go down here and just... for when the weather turns. That way I know where my opening will be. Alright. Well, I've got a few other things I need. Like... no. Windows. Windows could be useful. Let's put them... right here. Yes. We have learned not to put windows near doors because that just goes badly. Oops, those needed to be flipped around. There we go. There we go. Some windows. Okay. Let's give her some lighting. Let's give ourselves some lighting. And what do you mean cannot build here? Don't be silly. Oh, and we have this as well, but not this time. Okay, nothing there. We've got an apple. Ah, the skull. She'll like the skull. She can talk to it when I'm not around. Oh, that picture is huge. Maybe she would like some art on the walls. Got a lovely picture of a goat. Ah, yes, the come on. In case there are problems. I can put that directly on door, but I would prefer it over here. Maybe we'll save those for another day. We've got ceiling decor. This I would prefer. Let's see here. We'll hang it here. There we go. So it looks like it's drying above that, and then we've got some amount of storage. Apparently this needs to go in the back. Too tall. Too tall. It's just the same one I have. Oh, we've got pumpkins. This is berries, wheat, and what is this? Honeycomb. Okay. We have a lovely, bubbly dresser. I don't think it does storage. There we go. Now she has a place to store things. We do have a nice, useful table, though. Where we can get things done. Apparently just have planks, but I'm not going to use them. And then we have this chair, which I would like to put on the outside. So we need to go out. Yes, that's fine. Open the door. The door opens over there, so the chicken chair needs to be on this side so that we can see where we're going. There we go. Is there anything else? Why is it that I cannot go inside? The door is open. It is acting as if the door is closed. Interesting. Nope. The doors are fussy, guys. The doors are fussy. Still. Did I have two there? Is that what the problem was? No. Okay, let's try that this time. I literally cannot use this door. I can try picking up the chair. It is asking me to interact with opening and closing the door. That is what it's asking me to interact with, because the chair asks you to talk with it. Doors and me in this game do not get along. No. I'm gonna try the other way around. Nope. I had this problem the last time, too. It was the wall. It does not, because they have doors functioning off of a single square and not a double square, it bugs out this way. Had nothing to do with the chair at all. So let me show you what I mean. So because, as you can see, it is only targeting a single square. Is only targeting a single square in the wall. It has to be built into a wall. It is only targeting a single square in the wall. So it does not like having the double wall for whatever reason. The door has to go on a wall. But because it is technically a two block tall object, sort of, but it only is targeting a single wall block, it bugs out in thinking that once you place it down, there is still a wall in your way. But this time, see, it's still showing me that I can't enter because that wall still exists there. It is really stupid. This is a bug that has happened for a while. I don't know why they cannot fix it. Let me see if I do this. Yep. So it's not even the wall, the wall above, it's the wall next to it, whichever one it was. So if I place them now, does the door still work? No. Which one is it then? It's that one? Oops. It's that wall piece that is screwing it up. Did I just say 2x1 blocks as well as 1x1 blocks in your inventory? Yeah. So this is a window, which is it technically exists in a 1x1. And this is a door, which is a 2x1, which functions most of the time depending on where the walls are. Is it just the fancy doors or all doors? I vaguely remember seeing something about it at one point. The bug, I mean, not the fix. This is the basic door. It may not be a thing for the fancy doors, but I don't have any of those yet. What it is really fucking annoying. I shouldn't have to build an alcove just to make the door function. I'm sorry, but that bothers me a lot. I should be able to put a door in any wall and have said door function every single time. But now, every time I want to come in, I have to undo this wall just so I can get inside. just so I can get inside. No reason for it. This is a long-running bug. I ran into this last time I played. But at least I know what's happening. Well, we're gonna have to build around it. It's fine. Oops, not what I wanted. I want to put down this chair right where I had it before. There we go. Every time I want to come in my house, I'm gonna have to undo this fucking wall. Hut, hut, stand up! But at least we can see where we're going. And then I fell to my doom. It's fine. I actually did want to collect all this stuff. I was running out of wood. And Hut has been sitting on a gold mine. Or rather, a wood stash. Any others I can pick up? There's technically like a window here that I can't quite get because it's merged with a different object and I can't get the angle on the collection. I think that's everything. Oh, there's this piece here that's kind of bugged into the world. That one I was able to collect by just wibbly wobbling around it. Okay. Well. I think I will just leave that there. Ah, it sat down again. Good job. Okay, I've picked up that one. I picked up that one. We may as well continue this way. Just on the other side of the river from the boathouse. Essentially. We'll go explore the map a little bit. But yeah, that is... We don't have enough of the objects to start the gardening stuff yet, which is primarily what I wanted to do today, but... we will go back to Baba Yaga's house and grab her chicken. So that she does not get lonely. We would not want her to be missing her chickens. I did not grab them the first time I played, so... Hello? Alright. There's usually not much on the edge of the map. Especially with this beginning tutorial map. We've already done the most interesting thing, which is to bring that hut to life. There's a side quest we haven't finished, which is very easy. And there's abilities that we have not yet picked up being able to do, so. But I do like the radial menu. That is absolutely new. It's a nice addition to the game. Absolutely. I kind of wish that, like, all these decrepit buildings that we could, like, take them apart. That would be cool. Pillage them for their wood. Ah, we finally got a bed. We can get some sleep. But, like, It makes no sense that we can pick up random planks, but we can't pick up all the trashed out housing that's around here. Like, please let me deconstruct some of this wasted space, you know? Would be nice. If you do an alcove, at least you have storage space on top of it, and you've got a nice place for shelves on either side. I could do an alcove, it's just... it will bother me that is the only way I can make my door work reliably. I may redo it, but right now I would like to run around and be less frustrated, if that makes sense. Here is the river. The main river. It's very big. I've been looking for honeycomb. You kind of have to look in the trees for that. Oh. We found, yay! We found the old cemetery. Some of the spirits here are a little angy. It's fine. We'll fix it. Ooh, tarot card, the moon. We got money! Sweet. Look, we're not desecrating the dead. We're just putting them back to sleep because they were a little angy and they needed to calm the fuck down. That's all. That's all that we're doing over here. No dark rituals, just go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Good. And then they're like, here, take this because you were nice to me and helped me back to sleep. And I'm like, thanks. That's very kind of you. Uh-oh. I need to go find a new branch. And it's all the way back there. Okay. I'll be back. Don't worry. I will get you back to sleep. Just be nice. For a hot second, be nice. Oh, hey. More abandoned stuff. Am I going the right direction? Yes, I just need to follow the riverbank. I have clearly found this one. Hi, Hut. Yes, please. Papa Squat. I'm not coming to you yet. Oh, yes, you can weigh things here. I don't want to yet. This page is filled with complex diagrams and incantations. It is hard to read, but one part of it can be deciphered. If only the bearers are aligned, the final two offerings to Siva, grain for what currently is and bread for what may become of it. If the soul is ready and the egg is placed, all I need is the blood and raw ancestral power too. The rest of the page is illegible. And also, I feel like we should be able to take all this stuff in her house. Alright, I need to go this way. Nope. That's a problem. There might be another branch around somewhere on the map. But it is problematic that I cannot just, like, go back and directly get another one. Well, we will have to find our way around then. But, like, yeah, there's all these, like, felled branches and stuff that you could definitely turn into planks if you were trying to. Wasted resources. Have I talked to you guys? Did you notice anything weird? There's something in the air lately. It's like, it's vibrating. Bye. My pa said the witch used to devour children, but he was just trying to scare me. Worked too. I never went near that hut. I could carry you back with me too. Do I steal the goat babies? Because I could. I could steal them. I haven't found your dude. And I cannot steal from your gardens. Okay. But then again, Ma's a bit of a drinker. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay, well, we're back here. Her house is kind of the gate between one side of the river and the other. You. I'm taking you with me. Orange chicken collected. Where am I going? Why am I being dumb about it? Am I full? No. You're just being weird? Like, may as well, right? It's like a proximity-based thing. brown chicken. Brown chicken, brown cow. Gray chicken. I do not know what color chicken I originally made my house out of. You can turn that reminder off if you'd like, but I don't mind it so much. Are you the last one? You look like you're the last one. I don't see any others roaming around outside. Gray chickens. We have 2 gray chickens. Cool. Alright. Where haven't we gone? We haven't gone across the river that much. So... drive-by collecting. We're back here. Oh wait, there was a bow right here. Literally right here. You I've done. You I was working on. There we go. Ooh, a feeding trough. We might need that for our newly acquired animals. So that looks like all the graves have been set to rest, and I just wasn't paying attention to the fact that there was a big frickin' pine here. Alright. Cool. We've done that house. We've done this. Where do we need to go? This way. No more icky sticky blackness where the spirits are restless. Nope, not anymore. We have fixed them. They are now sleeping peacefully. Which is for the best, honestly. Now we're mucking about in the floodplain. Bark? Chicken nest. Nice. Don't worry, it's not that deep. I will not drown. Ah, refreshing. Now I don't have to take a bath this week. Chicken trough, green chair, and a kitty. Hello, kitty. You are now my kitty. Aw, you're an orange goofball. Look at you. Come on, kitty. We are going on adventures. I don't know if you can tell, but Kitty is slightly purring. Really? Meow to you too. Oh, Kitty. Yeah, I see it too, Kitty. That doesn't look good. Day 1. When I stepped out this morning, my heart was singing with joy at the beginning of my new adventure. The world is a big place, and I am but a small man, but I yearn to be more, to see more, and to understand more. What adventures await me? What sights, tastes, and smells? The anticipation is almost too much. As I am writing, I spy fellow travelers approaching. I hope I can make camp with them tonight. They were not very nice. Kitty, where'd you go? You were coming with me. Well, I think we found her friend. And of course, since she never ventures away from the town, she would not know he was dead. So close. Terrible, tragic fate. We should probably go over there, Kitty. Come on. You won't let me down now, will you, my friend? Don't wander far, Kitty. I'm just getting some mushrooms. There we go. Oh, I missed one. Interesting. Cannot apparently tell the crows where to go and carry something. We're gonna get a little wet. I'm sorry. Oh, you were fine. I got lots of those. Yeah, that house just decided to build in a very unfortunate place. Hey, look. Logs. Logs in the river. Excellent. Anything back here? I mean, there's a strip of something there. We might just go fill out the map a little bit before we go tell the sad lady that it is a terrible fate for her friend. I don't particularly need more berries, but... Is there anything interesting over here? Meow? Oh, I'm sorry. I put us through some branches, didn't I? How silly of me. Oh, just the fog. I'm so sorry, kitty. We're getting wet. I know. It's the worst. But you needed a bath anyway, right? Wash the kitty. Wash the kitty. Well, I don't see any problematic travelers out here. They better watch out. I've got a cat. Yeah, you tell him, kitty. It's very squelchy this far away from the water. Not my experience of being in the woods near rivers at all, personally, but well, your mileage may vary. I do like the lighting in this. This game is very cute. In a weird witchy vibes sort of way. Up and over the bridge. I have a feeling that we're gonna be the best of friends, kitty. Oh my god. Why are you glitching? House is already made. Crazy woman, did you forget what we did today? Ginger cat collected. Alright, time to go turn in a quest. Oh my god, it's gonna glitch on me all day. Well, that's fun times. I will be using the amulet to get back, I think. This is the road back to town. See? There it is. I want the main road though, so I better go over here. Hello again, I came back. I have something very important to tell this very soon-to-be sad lady right here. On his last trip, he kept a journal and even wrote to me each day. Nothing for weeks. Would you mind keeping an eye out for him on your travels? I believe he took the far path to the south. I found his body, I'm afraid. What? No. It can't be. Where did you find him? Yeah, I mean, it could have had fleas for all I knew, Reed. And we are a witch. So the witchy vibes are real. I like it, is all. I found him to the south. I appreciate your honesty, however much it hurts to hear. I will go to him and see that he gets proper burial. Join me there. He would want that. Yeah, I had to make her very sad. Why are you running around in the town? I am very tempted to take one of these baby goats. That's not the missing one. Keep looking. I found the missing one. Where is he? This little scamp runs away all the time. Should I just take him? We don't get too many of those around here. Welcome to our village. Please excuse me for not being hospitable. I would normally invite you in for a little nourishment on your travels. Unfortunately, I have nothing I can offer at the moment, since most of our grain was spoilt before we could harvest it. Winter is fast approaching, and we'll all fear what troubles it might bring. We'd be so grateful if you could find some time to help us. I need a savory meal. I don't have a savory meal at the time. Cooking is the most important skill a young witch can learn. You can experiment with different ingredients and craft food items with your big white oven. You can use these items for quests or to decorate your home. Well, I have a new quest. To steal or not to steal the white baby goat. What do we think? Chat, I'm leaving it up to you. This is your moment to be mischievous. But look at how cute. Look at how cute. Just that. Look at how cute. I mean, it is a lamb for slaughter, but... Well, a goat for slaughter. Alright, I'm stealing it. She lets her goats wander outside all the time. Say goodbye to this goat, everyone. Take it home, raise it for milk. Heck yeah, I got chickens, and now a goat. I'm gonna have all the food. Bye, I'm taking this goat. Because it's naughty. Yeah, I know. I mean, we've explored most everywhere. We have to go this way anyway. And I have one last quest to do, which is to bring back a meal so I can finally cook at my oven. Discover a couple of recipes. I said I was going to use my amulet and then I didn't. Yeah, you told me to get a chicken. I did not get a chicken. I brought back a goat. Will a goat do? Would you rather have goat legs on this house? I have a white goatling. Should I go get the other one? After I let myself in. We'll just leave that piece out, I guess. Alright, click on items in your inventory, add them to the cutting board. If you add the right combination of exactly 3 items, a new recipe might start crafting. Try it now. 1, 2, 3. Your bread oven needs fuel to work. Add some wood. But I have learned mushroom soup. That was all of my building wood. I cannot replace that. Oh well. I have made porridge. I have made porridge with fruit. I have made porridge with honey. I have made porridge with fruit and honey. I have learned the raspberry jam. The queue is full. Mushroom soup get. She said something hearty. I have a bed. do I want to put the bed? Where it's warmest, I think. We will need some place to feed the chickens. Do not like the way this sign seems to work. We won't use it. I could have a chair next to my table, though. There we go. The candle holders are also a little finicky too. Yes. Okay. The goat. Chicken. 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 There you go. I know, kitty. Ginger kitty. Now we have all the friends. Oh yeah, we have a book. Let us give her some reading material. We'll put it over here. Just manages to stand on its own. Why you no work on Surface? What? Why are you being fussy about Surface? Okay, we'll do this instead. Oh right, we have empty nest. Another skull. These two can now have friends. Oh, I have two of them, but I don't want to do that. Now they can have conversations all together. We do have skull with plant. There you go. This does not want to lay nicely on a table either. It will lay over here. There's 2 of them. Okay. That needs to go near our cutting board, really. Or over here, maybe? This wants to be on the floor for whatever reason. So we'll stick it there. Ah, yes, we have cabbages. There you go. And then goodness, this thing is huge. Guess that would have worked out over here. Nah. We won't use that. At least, not right here. We have a few more things we can hang up to dry above here. Just another big one. Yes, I know, kitty. You're all right. I guess there would be okay. All right. Honeycomb does not want to be set down. All right. All right. We out. We'll just close our door. And we have the soup. And we can head back into town. Where in the world am I going? This way. Oh, come on, let me out. Why have you gate locked me by her house? Makes no sense. Yeah. Bring a chicken, bring a chicken. I brought you all the chickens. All right, we have one more opportunity to steal a goat if we want to. Hi, Dragon. Thank you for the lurk. Lagola, how are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Is that not the one you need to turn in for the quest? I put down a bowl of raspberries, not anything else. Oh, and I do need to go talk to the girl who lost her friend, but I'm gonna do the other quest first. She was in this house, I believe? Yes. Hello. Yes, you can have mushroom soup. I really wanted more than that. Well, I still got you some soup, crazy. Alright, well, we've done that quest. See, because, like, usually I can jump over these, but I cannot, for the life of me, jump over Baba Yaga's frickin' fence. I should be able to, but she doesn't let me. She's mean that way. Alright, time to run past her house. And across this bridge. Because I need to go here. Oh, hey. I might as well. Hi guys. Everybody has had... Ooh, have a berry. Has everybody had a berry now? Don't mind the vaguely scary music. It's just the music of these guys. You get anywhere near them and this music starts up. Anybody else need a berry? I got lots. No? Okay. Bye then. Oh, I didn't steal the stupid goat. Oh well. I intend to make a lot of jam, if you haven't, or a porridge with berries and honey. So. Huh. Nope, I got too close to them. Now, where was I going? There. I need to go across this bridge. That's what I needed to do. He is at rest now. That is the least I could do. I shall miss him terribly. Here, this was once his. He'd like it to go to a good home. Perhaps in better times I will continue his adventures in memory of him. It's basically just his journal. Okay. Sure. We'll go fill in this little section of the map. Oh hey, it's a deer. Hello, dear. Your friends seemed very scared of me, but I am not a scary person. Hello, dear friends. Look, I have a friend with me.
One of your friends is with me. Don't run away. You're gonna be okay, I promise. Look, one of your friends is with me. It's gonna be okay. Oh, hey, it's an old well. Can I bring the deer with me? I don't know. Probably not. Alright, the only thing I have left to do is steal that other goat. Let's go do it. He's still... Goodbye, Wanda. Where are you? Do-do-do. No one saw nothing. The goat kids have gone missing. No one saw nothing. Just a stranger passing through took all the goats. I'm such a gremlin. Ah, I hit it anyway. Dang it. I was trying to avoid that. Did not work. Oh, come on. Which anyone else would have drowned in that water. Now you need to steal a cow. I don't have the capacity to steal a cow. Sorry. I have a black goatling. I have a white one and I have a black one. Oh. I have a sec. There. Now they all have friends. There. Now the book looks like it's got a reason to stand up. Now I have somebody to talk to as well.
another beautiful picture. There we go. There we go. We can close the door. We can pick up our cooking. Click on the sun if you want to sleep until daybreak, moon if you want to sleep until nightfall. Neither. I would like to talk. What do you think of what I built? I've been watching your progress with fascination. You've made some interesting choices, young one. No doubt I can live with them. Perhaps you can use this old chest of mine. Just put it where you see fit. I shall place a gift in there whenever your endeavors please me. Be sure to look inside from time to time. My gifts should not be ignored. What happened to your old chicken house? I do not wish to speak of such things. I have more questions. What do you want to know about? What was happening during that chicken ritual? Many things, some of which are not yours to know, at least not yet. That ritual has been years in the making. I was just waiting for the stars to align, the paths to cross, and a little wind to blow you my way, Reka, river kitten. New life has been created from the ashes of the old, but the power of the gods and those who trod these lands before us. The great Siva does not care whether the chicken or the egg came first, just that both are provided in her honor. Once she had blessed us, the mighty Savrog dissolved the bones like melting butter, and the Emperors ignited the spirits of our ancestors. Where will we be traveling to? We will travel east, against the flow of the river. Know that the river is a greater teacher than even I. The waters are life and memory. It contains all things that ever were and ever will be. Why did the new chicken hut not respond to you? I have to admit, part of me hoped we could revive my old friend, but too much has been lost. Since it was your blood that we used, it might only listen to you. For now. Who are you, anyway? I see my reputation is not what it used to be. Once I was spoken of in fearful whispers and screams and shivers. I traveled through nightmares and shadows. I have been known by many names, although I can't say I cared for any of them. You may call me Baba Yaga. I have more questions. I'm sure of it. You have a questioning mind. But for now, there's work to be done. Have you explored the lands already? If so, we should be on our way. I guess that's all I wanted to know. Goodbye. Oh, get off with you. And that is that. Her chest. This will make it tight quarters and thin here. Maybe we put it over here instead. Apparently she wanted more skulls. Oh, this thing's a biggie. A big un. There we go. Do. We don't quite have a second floor yet. Currently, the second floor is the roof. But we have friends. Look at these friends. Aren't they cute? We brought her chickens in, including the empty one with, that is the house now. But, like, all of the chickens are here, technically speaking. We have to make do with that, unfortunately. But it does mean that if I need to defend myself, I can grab the thing that defends me. Hut, hut, go where I say! So we've pretty much explored the place. We can go in any direction we desire. Let's go north. Our house is nothing really to look at, but I have not been paying attention to chat. And then a pig. It'd be a very small cow. If she weighs the same as a duck, you could play a tune and it would follow you because cows like music and they're curious about things. If she weighs more than a duck, that means she's got a lot of stuff in her pockets. I'm doing good, leaving lurks as I have been working towards my first ever platinum trophy on PS. Well, good luck with the trophy. I hope you get it. Onward. Our next trial awaits here, apparently. You're about to leave the current map. You will keep your base and your progress, and you will find new items, quests, and interesting places at your destination. You will not be able to return to your current location. Let us travel onward. We have done everything we can in the tutorial map. Pumpkin. Edible mushrooms. Nom nom nom. Onward we go. I have not gotten to the gardening part, which is what I was hoping for, but... Trial of the Forest Spirit. I have not been to this place in many moons, but it will do well for your continued training. To expand our house, you'll need wood. For that, trees must be felled. Ha! You think this sounds easy, don't you? But don't go chopping anything down just yet. A forest spirit resides in these woods. He and I have an understanding, but he has no such thing with you. You'll need to earn his trust in time. For now, just try to pique his interest. Your first lesson will be to take the form of a task. Earn the respect of the forest spirit by doing him 3 favors. Why 3? No one knows for sure, but 3 is considered a magical number, so it should please him. To find out what he needs, ask the people of this land. They know it best. It might serve you well to visit the Lutki again. There's much to find out about those little wood blocks. They even have their own wisdom, of a kind. Bartslin, you've been told about a location. Find it with your compass at the top of the screen. Home of the Lutki. What can you tell me about this place? There are realms of humankind and nature engaged in uneasy coexistence. Humans often forget that they are merely guests in this world. They were born from the earth, and in their deaths, it is the earth to which they return. But do not think that nature is benign and gentle, nor that it can't protect itself. There are those within the realm of nature who can be as cruel and selfish as any human. And they have experience on their side. I have more questions about my task. What do you want to know? How can I find the forest spirit? He won't appear to just anyone. You'll have to prove yourself to him first. But I have no doubt that he'll have been making his presence known in one way or another. I suspect there are those in the village of Barslin who have dealt with him more recently than I, and may share their tales. What more can you tell me of the forest spirit? A petty, bloody-minded trickster, enamored by his own sense of importance. They give him different names depending on the region. For now, in this place, we call him Leshy. He might be as puffed up and fragrant as a bloated corpse, but I caution against getting on the wrong side of him. I don't know what to do. Can I get a tip, please? No. That's all I wanted to know. Goodbye. Get off with you! Alright, do we want to sit in this particular location, or would I like a better one? Yes, yes, yes. So, the village is here. We are kind of on top of a location? Okay. Or maybe it's just showing where my hut is currently. Let's get you sat in like a little bit more of an open spot. No. Okay. Not trying to leave the map, I'm just trying to get to a good spot. We'll do it right over here. Let's sit. Seriously? I'm not trying to go to Leshy's house. I am trying to find a good place to sit. Leshy, you inconvenient bastard. No, not trying to leave the map. I'm not trying to go in there with my house. Please, for the love of Pete, let me find a place to sit down. There we go. Now we've settled in a place that is not in the swamps. Exactly. All right. So the Leshy's place is somewhere right here. That was kind of annoying. Not a big map. Alrighty then. Yes, we've heard of those before. We have indeed. There's green in here. I'll take it. All right. This is the Leshy's place. My head. I'm so dizzy. How did I get here? So strange. Ah, I have received clothing, which I cannot do anything about because that's not done. If you're wondering why I'm going ring around the rosy on the Leshy's place, is because I can't actually access his place yet. I have to finish some questages first. So I'm trying to, like, circle it. So if I get too close, I get turned around. Alrighty then. Time to leave. We'll flesh out more parts of the map. And go other places and find other things. And do other stuff. This is clearly a floodplain-esque sort of area. Ah, it had some candles. Nice. See, I should be able to, like, break down all the wooden houses. Don't know what how this brick building would have been, but fun times. That's the edge of the map. Oh, More berries. Not that I need them. Another structure that clearly has gone to ruin. How strange, the mirror has no reflection. Did I pick up all the... I have not witnessed the beauty of the world in so long. All is dark. So dark. Is this light? I need more. Okay. I can see. It is beautiful. Will you take me with you so I can flee this void? I need to see all the grace the world has to offer. Character customization mirror. And a taupe cape with leaves. So as I said, eventually you'll be able to customize your character with the new clothes, but they don't really have that up and running quite yet. Alrighty then. We'll just leave that to burn down, I guess. Ooh. Nope, that's the brick house that we saw before. The fog is the edge of the map, so we'll just continue on this way. We've done the mirror place. Excellent, excellent. And another little structure. Clothesline. Dark chicken nest. Pretty sure we already had one. Now I can have as much wheat as I have berries. That's so much more, well, not bread, but grains and such. Time for another bath. We've been doing a lot of running around. That didn't work properly. Okay. Excellent. More wood. More books. Excellent. I will have a library yet. We don't really need more shroomy boys, but we have shroomy boys. I just got one of those. Don't particularly need another. Oh, I can sit. Look at that. Very nice. More clothes that I probably cannot actually put on, but you know. The thought is nice. Is there anything else? Well, we found Barzilin, so that's good. No, that's really it. We're just kind of going around the map at this point. Getting the lay of the land, if you will. All right. Anybody home? Oh, hey, look at who's here. Have you heard anything interesting? I'm not sure about the hair traps the hunter set. Sometimes the poor things have to stay in those contraptions for days until he gets to them. We've all got to eat, but prolonging suffering just doesn't sit well with me. You heard anything interesting? I would visit my father's grave more often if the caretaker of the graveyard wasn't such an oddity. Crows all over my father's grave. Ugh! Gives me the shivers thinking about it. What can you tell me about this place? Well, Braisland's been hearth and home to me all my life. We lead a pretty simple existence here, living off the land, fishing, hunting, and farming cucumbers for generations. You must have seen the river on your way here, right? It's the lifeblood of this town. Our boats can take goods further than any cart, and its sweet waters keep our fields fertile. But alas, I fear new ways are creeping in, and there are those that believe that logging is much more profitable than farming. Gah, I fear what such actions may lead to. Hey, why do you think the logging is a bad idea? We're dependent on the river and its resources, and we have learned to respect it. It's like a mother to us. But the lumberjacks did not show the same reverence to the forest, and now some have not returned home. I believe they are still out there somewhere, paying the price for their greed. Yes, fish and cucumber soup, man. Letting them stay in the traps for days doesn't make any sense. They'd start losing meat as their starvation eats away at it. It is the wrath of nature. If the wrath of nature is not sated, then soon all of us will be paying the same price. Hey, what do you know about the forest spirit, by the way? Forest spirit? Is that what they're saying? Nonsense. I think they've been hit by falling trees one too many times. Right. Oh, hey, it's you again. What do you know about the forest spirit? You know, there was a time when folks would recognize when they got a nature spirit lurking about. But these days, and so many minds are closing to the old magics. Keep an eye out for this spirit. Got a feeling it's powerful, which means it'll be tricksy. You're right, Felix. They're proud types, too. The ones that ain't shy, at least. Need to be puffed like a feather pillow. Show a little care for the natural world. Let it see that you can be trusted, and you'll win its favor in time. You could try befriending some wild animals. That might get his attention. The hunter should know how to approach them. He'll be around here somewhere. Now that I think about it, I also saw some loot key earlier. The forest spirit regards those little wooden creatures like his own children. I believe I saw them on the local beekeeper's property. I'm sure you'll still find them causing mischief over that way. The Smiling Hive. Hey there, how you been? I got my cart up and running again, but your means of transportation's a bit more impressive now, isn't it? Anyway, I'm open for business, so feel free to browse my wares. Yeah, I don't know either, Felix. Is there something on your mind? That, witch you've been hanging around with. She's, Baba Yaga, right? I mean, the Baba Yaga, not some old woman with an herb garden and a bad smell. Yeah, we've seen a few of those, right enough. But you know the stories, don't you? I mean, Baba Yaga might hold great power, but she can be dangerous. Not someone you should involve yourself with lightly, if you know what I mean. And if you don't, then you soon will. Keep your wits about you, girl. Hey, I want to trade with you. If you want to sell anything, just put it on the scales and I'll make an offer. If you fancy buying something, just look at it and let me know. Now then, if you want to trade, let's trade. If you want to chat, well, I'm always open to a little of that. Alright, we've got Hand lantern, a tarot card. We've got wood, mushrooms, flour, and salt. Cheese, they're expensive. I have a lot of berries. Maybe I should sell some of the berries. How about I give you 180 for that? Yes, I will take it. Do you think I'm made of coin? There's no jangle in these pockets. Give me a chance to make some coin before you take it all off me. Well, I see how it is. You know what? I'm gonna buy some flour. Yeah, that's really it. I have 9 coins left, so I can't really buy anything else. Okay. Well, we've got some new things. Kind of wish you could sell decoration items, actually. She should be on a chair at a table, but she's not. Do you need anything? You look like you need help. I do, actually. My hives are due to be harvested, but I have a bad back and can hardly bend over. If you help me harvest the honey, I'll gift you some nice wax candles, extra dribbly. I keep my bees in the 3 large hollowed-out tree trunks with faces carved into them. They're hard to miss. All 3 of them are here on my property. Use smoke to calm the bees. It'll make them docile and less likely to sting. You'll need a pine stick for that, and then you can remove the honeycombs. The bees are not very active this time of year, so you should be fine. Probably. Where can I find a pine branch? There's a large pine tree not too far from here. Why do the hives have faces carved on them? It's traditional in these parts. Once folks believed that the faces mimicked gods and spirits. They would see the hives and be flattered enough to grant a bountiful harvest of honey and wax. Now it's mostly for decoration. These 3 are my first attempts. What do you think? No, don't answer that. I know I need more practice. I'd tell you more, but this backache, I really need to lie down. Well, it's a good thing we have a pine branch. Hello? Why can't I don't know. Do I have to do this to interact with it? No? Didn't the beekeeper say there were 3 hives? I can only see 2. Maybe I should talk to the beekeeper again. Sure, save. I think one of the hives is missing. Someone must have taken it. Oh, not again. This is the second time it's happened. First time one of my hives disappeared, I found it in the forest surrounded by rotten grain wreaths. I still can't explain it. Ugh, I feel like my backache is getting worse. Well, it's not your fault, so thank you anyway, but if you do happen to spot it somewhere, please bring it back. Ugh, I need to get into a hot bath. Cool. Bye. Well, we know where this went. Oh, hello. Oh, I think this is the one I've already been to. Okay. All right. This is where the pine tree is. So we may as well flesh the map out in that part. I don't think we can take it. Maybe we can. Yes, we certainly can. So now we have an extra. Good. Excellent. We haven't really explored the town, but that's quite all right. You look frightened. What's the matter? I don't know what to do. The other lumberjacks had this grand plan of cutting down the big larch in the forest a few days ago, but I overslept and arrived late. When I eventually got there, the whole clearing was covered in thick mist, and I saw horrible shapes moving about in it. Stumbling and crying they were, reaching out for me. I'll admit, I ran, and fast. It was the others. I know it. I don't know what happened, but the mist had trapped them somehow. That could have been me. I can't go back there, but will you help them? I can tell you where the larch stands. Please. I need my brothers back. They don't deserve this. That's the Leshy's tree, by the way. Alrighty then. That's all wheat that I don't really need. Ooh. I'll take some garlic. Yes, thank you. That would be fantastic. Look, it's not me, it's the birds, okay? Hey, how are you? Have you heard anything interesting? I heard that the graveyard caretaker lets good porridge go to waste on her nasty little birds. Well, some of us good folk don't know how to make it through the winter. Okay. What do you know about the forest spirit? My babushka used to tell me stories about him. She said he's a shapeshifter. Sometimes he appears as a giant man with a long green beard. Sometimes as a white stag with a skull for a head. Scared me so much I didn't sleep for weeks. If he's about, then I'd make sure you're not. Okay, thanks. Nice fishing setup you have here. Oh, I've already talked to you. Bye. Is there a babushka in here? No. You're gonna want food? Hey, you! Give me some food and I will make it worth your while. I would like a sweet meal. How about porridge with fruit and honey? Some raspberry jam. Ah, that hit the spot. Thank you. Nice. Got another cabbage painting. Okay. But do you have a babushka? Not in here, you don't. Nope. No babushka. Oh. More garlic. Did you need anything? What do you know about the forest spirit? I don't go near that forest. They say it's haunted. If you really want to go there, then speak to the hunter. He knows how to stay safe in those accursed trees. Okay, then. Something new. Or just maybe more garlic. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. These birds are crazy. Oh, hey, hunter. What do you know about the forest spirit? You want to meet the forest spirit? You're a brave one, no doubt. I think I saw him once. He was tending to an injured deer. He was a giant of a creature, but with a touch as gentle as silk on a warm breeze. And the way that animal looked at him, it was like a baby gazing at its mama. You want to get on his good side? Then show him you can be trusted with his kin. There's deer all around these parts. They're shy and flighty, so take your time with them. Approach slowly. If they look at you, hold still, or you'll scare them. Oh, and you better have a pocket full of berries. They can't resist those. You can usually find some here. Nice. Why was the deer wounded? My fault, I'm afraid. It took a bad shot and it didn't get a clean kill. The poor creature was injured and fled. I never made that mistake again. But you still go hunting? Of course, that's my trade. We all need to survive. I never get greedy and I always make things quick. They don't even have time to realize what's happened. Seems like the forest spirit doesn't mind too much as long as I keep things respectful. Although, if you think he's around again, maybe I've been setting too many hair traps of late. Hope he and I still have an understanding. Where are the hair traps? Making me nervous with this talk. Don't you have other things to do? Leave me to my creeping sense of dread. Goodbye, then. Well, your creeping sense of dread is what it is. I think I'm gonna leave you. What do you know about the forest spirit? There are fearful things going on in the forest, girl. Some of our lumberjacks got lost in there. Only one of them returned. He ain't been the same since. Yeah, I'm aware. Goodbye. Hey, what do you know about the forest spirit? There's something evil in those trees. I've seen it moving about in the moonlight. The others didn't believe me, but just you wait. When they wake up with leaves growing out of their ears, I'll have the last laugh. Wow, Irma, you're bitchy. Ooh, I will take your cast off wood. Yes, please. Thank you very much. You weren't going to use it, right? Right? I don't know, it's just... Oh, hey. My family's been poorly of late, and we've not had the strength to stock our pantry. If you help us, I will reward you with whatever I can spare. Winter is coming and our stocks are dwindling. If you can aid us, I would be most grateful, and your help will not go unnoticed. What are you looking for? Let me show you what I need. Porridge, pancake, porridge, honeycomb, porridge, flour. Well, I have a porridge. I have honeycomb. I have flour. I do not have pancake. I just need 2 more porridge for you. Okay. So that is something to continue doing. Babushka! I've been looking everywhere for you. What can I smell in your backpack? Would you share? Absolutely. How about you take both? Oh, you want savory meal, though. Never mind. I will get back to you on that. Would you help put an old woman's mind at ease, child? What can I do for you? Winter is approaching, and I have not found the strength to make my annual journey to Mara's shrine. Her blessing protects our cattle. If you're willing to help, you'll need to place some food in front of her shrine. Pancakes, to be exact. She likes those the best. Shrine to Mara. How do I make pancakes, please? How do you not know this, young one? Let me remedy this quickly. A hot oven, some flour, and 2 different sweet things, honey or berries. I'm certain the merchant that came to town recently can sell you some flour. As for honey or berries, best look for what you can find outside the village. I have learned how to make pancakes. Hey, can you tell me more about Mara?
An age ago, our dear Mara was more than a statue carved out of wood in a forest clearing. If you were lucky, you could watch her stroll about, making everything grow around her. The whole village would bring her offerings, and in return she would bless our cattle. But these times have long passed, and not many remember. For they have left this place to find their luck elsewhere, or are buried in the cold, hard ground by now. What did the forest spirit think of Mara? She revered Leshy like we did her, but Mara was as near to being a creature of spirit as she was being human. They both care for nature above anything else. I do like to believe that perhaps they would meet on moonlit nights, enjoy a cup of wine together, and talk of the secrets of the deep wood. As I carved the statue and stood it in position, I felt Leshy's presence quivering through the leaves and whispering on the wind. He knows, and it still stands, so he must approve of such a thing. So Mara's statue is of a real woman? Mara walked the earth as a woman. That much I know to be true. She trod these lands as flesh and blood, as tears and sweat. But to us she was more, so much more. A goddess made mortal, our patron. The last time I saw her with my own eyes, I was about your age. It was like looking into the face of summer itself, warm and soft, but with great power within. Then one day she simply disappeared, and no one ever saw her again. The following years were dark indeed. Our cattle got sick, and many decided to leave this place. And who could blame them? Out of desperation, I decided to carve a statue to Mara and made a small shrine in her honor. It worked. When we showed that she was not forgotten, she showed that she had not forgotten us. At least not entirely. The sickness started to lift. Our cattle eventually recovered. Of course, the blessing's strength is not what it used to be when Mara walked these paths, but some blessing is better than none. Ah, Babushka, you're amazing. We love a good grandmother. Alright. I got many things to do. Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, it's you. Never mind. Alrighty then. We have learned of new locations, which is good for us. Terrifying. Okay. And then we have side quests. So I need lots of pancakes. Oh, I've been in this one. You're the hunter. I've been in your house. Ooh, the well. I cannot interact. Oh, here we go. Who sticks their shit down the well? Come on, guys. Still can't shift any of those. I would like to buy more flour. It's just so bloody expensive. Okay, okay. And here's the logging areas. Oh, we've talked to you. Goodbye. Oops. Oops. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Don't know how that happened. Ooh. More shroomy boys.
might be able to sell those in town. That's why. And make mushroom soup. No eggs or milk in those pancakes? Well, I guess that flour and water is a good flatbread. And if you add some fruit, it could be interesting. I mean, they're not complicated recipes. Let's just leave it at that. There are a lot of mushroom boys over here, but we're just gonna... Oh, wood. Nice. I like bits of wood. I need to build more of my house. Good to pick up the wood. Didn't realize I could do that in here. Nice. Okay. How about mushroom? Can we sell mushroom? Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, that is enough. All right, I am going to go back to the house. Boop, just like that. We are home. Nope. I did not mean to talk to you. But let us cook up some stuff. Different kind of mushroom soup. We need pancake. We need pancake. Let's just do an extra pancake. Okay, that one does not work. We do need porridge, but the queue is full. Okay. That's fine. Let's go check on our log situation. We still have 25. We're okay. We're okay. Nope. I think we need a porridge with honey as well. Because I believe we have the other ones. Yeah, porridge with fruit, porridge with... Oh, we need fruit and honey. Okay. So we have mushroom soup, porridge, raspberry jam, pancake, other mushroom soup. That's really it. Just gonna make some stuff. Flour, water, baking powder, salt, fried onions, and grated cheese, all mixed into a very thick batter, then spread it out on a frying pan and cooked until medium brown on both sides. Is quick and tasty when eaten hot. Not so great when cold, sadly. Still pretty good. Buttered, dipped in soup, covered in eggs. Lots of uses. That's fair. Ad starts in about a minute for those that's relevant to. Thank you, lurkers, for hanging out with me today. You guys are the bomb diggity. So please know that we love you. What else haven't I tried? What about a savory pancake? Ooh, that is a thing. I haven't tried just 3 flour, which probably does make bread. Oh, this is probably garlic bread. Yeah, garlic bread. We love a garlic bread. We love a garlic bread. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna take a sleep. Oops, I meant to click the sun. Time has really passed. Good morning, everyone. I learned bread. Can we do... Nope. Can we do... Yes. Look at our little goats. Look at our little chickens. See, all your friends are here. Ooh, garlic soup. We learned garlic soup. Neat. Okay, nope, that's not a thing. That is a thing. Interesting. I do love that you have a queue here. It's very nice, very nice. I've learned black salt, which I will need at some point. I did get rid of that. So. Beautiful. There might be a pumpkin soup in here as well. Ooh, no, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Well. This is where I'm going to end the stream, I think. I'm just faffing about now. Always be suspicious of anyone who doesn't like garlic bread. I 100% agree. But thank you guys for joining me for a Reka Friday. I think we're going to do more Reka next Friday. This is the way I wind down my streaming week. But I am Mayrin Altheatover, and I stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. So if that's not your time zone, feel free to give me a follow. Put on notifications here or Blue Sky. Whichever one you want to use, that is up to you. I also have a YouTube channel for all the VODs, so if you want to catch up and see what I did in Reka originally with my original run when it was still in very much early access before the gardening update, feel free to check out the playlist there. I also have playlists for Clair Obscur, for a whole bunch of games, honestly. Like, it's hard to keep track of what I've played and what I haven't at this point. So feel free to go check them out over the weekend while I'm not live. You can catch up in South of Midnight, which is what I'm currently playing. We start chapter 7 on Monday. So Check all of that out. It's there for you. I make zero money on YouTube. It's just for how I give back. So enjoy that, you guys, this weekend while you're doing whatever. But here is my bare bones basic raid message, because at the end of every raid, we go support our fellow community members in Twitch. I raid a friend or I raid a new friend. One or the other. Looks like I have old friends to raid today. I'm going to send you guys over to Fenren. She's going to be playing some Dead by Daylight. She's not quite up and running yet, but she's lovely. She's wonderful. She's magnificent. She is a transplant from the US to the UK. So she has a Midwestern accent, but she's definitely on British time. She's also fantastic. So I hope that you give her all the love from me. I hope that you have a fantastic Friday, an even better weekend, and I will see you guys next week for more South by Midnight and a Reka Friday. So until then, you guys take care. Know that you have all my love, and we raid in 3, 2, 1. Bye, guys.